Let's take a screenshot for our screeny shot. What does she look like today? The last 2 days I've done the laziest makeup ever, but I still think the camera makes it look good. Project always on top. My eyes were totally closed in yesterday's thumbnail, but I thought it was funny. That's what happens when you blink. Okay, we've got that. Let's go back over here just because I love this. I took this video. This is an in-game video I took myself. Not to brag, but I am. I am bragging. Hoping my chat is working. I always have to check now because I get scared that it wasn't working and then I missed a bunch of messages. But I think we're working now. People are winning stuff from the jumping game. Was it trolls or was it the sleeves? I think it was the trolls. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the trolls. Turn off this sound. Let's get our music different. What are we listening to today? I drink coffee, but I think it's worn off now because I feel... They say coffee only wakes you up to the point of how awake you were when you drank it. Like it stabilizes you at that level. So if you're tired when you drank it, you're probably going to be tired since you drank it. Not sure how true that is. I don't know what to listen to. I don't know. Like listen to the Gorillas again. That's what it's telling me to do. 2000s pop punk. 2000s indie alternative. Party music. I'm just a teenage dirtbag, baby. Party at the 90s rock club. Champagne diet. No, I don't think I want to listen to that. Happy in the alt rock 90s. The 90s, yo. Feeling good in the 90s. Should we feel good in the 90s? I didn't know there was pop rock. Well, no, it's pop rock, not pop punk. Do we feel good in the 90s? And I thought I was alive in the 90s, really. But, you know, it's the thought that counts. I was born in 94. That's not really being alive in the 90s. Where's my headphones? Give me an idea. I've charged you. So, give me some audio. Give me some music in the 90s. Oh, I know the song. Do 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 do. How bizarre! How bizarre! But that's just like it became a TikTok sound, didn't it? Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, you're driving me crazy. Am I thinking of a different song? Maybe this is a sample of that song. Maybe this is a sample of that song. No, there it is. No, there it is. I was like, isn't that supposed to have private comment? Time I look around, I see it every time I look around. I don't know why I remember this bit more than any of the other bits. Can my phone charge, please? I would really appreciate it if my phone charged. God, I don't know why the cable is so bendy. Why is the cable so bendy? Maybe I need to just open it up. I don't know if it's the cable. I'm pretty sure it's the charger, not the cable, that's causing the issue because I can put a different charger on and it still doesn't charge it. I wonder if you can hear that. Baby, ooh, baby. Oh, God. Making me crazy every time I look around. Oh, God. I can't get this to work. How do I? Maybe I need to make it tripod, not as stupid as well. Well, it's balanced on something. Hopes and dreams, I think. And then as soon as I have it not balanced on hope and dreams, it continues to fall over. Okay. Why is this cold? It's cold for reasons. Okay. Right. Let's go here. Oh. I turned that off. Is that still on? Hello? What the heck? Wait, what? This is inside the group. The cafe. Yeah? It's in the cafe group. Turn it. Why is it turning it off? Maybe it's capturing it as a full game, a full screen game. I think it must be capturing it as a full screen game. It's in my face. I'm thirsty. Drinking time. Let's see if it'll capture this game instead, please. Feel free to capture the game I'm actually playing. OBS. Appreciate it. I wish I could add something to, like, must be this. Yeah, it is this. Maybe if I reset it, it'll do it. There we go. I love when technology works. Welcome everyone to our adventure finding the tree of knowledge in cyberspace. We have discovered possibly, well, we know the cause of death for Ken. But we have not figured out why. Why was he killed? We kind of got into a side quest here. We were about to head to our apartment to scan his psycho scan. We were seeing an image of a person who wasn't there. Like everyone else was like, that person was not there, but we talked to them. Then we got shot by somebody and they ran into a bar. So we're now in the bar trying to get friendly enough with either the trolls or the sleeves to convince one of them to rat out who the hell shot me. I'm not even angry at the guy who shot me. I think he was just paid to shoot me, so he's just a middleman. Or her. They are a middleman. It looked like a man, but I don't know. This is Cyberpunk game, so gender doesn't even exist anymore. We're gonna load in and try to see if we can get anyone on our side. I'm not having any any luck so far. It's actually kind of annoying me that I feel like I should have more choices as a low city background character to be friendly with low city people, but I guess since I've risen up to the high city, I'm kind of a traitor to the low city. Yeah, this happens when you have poor people and rich people, right? If you become a rich person, you've betrayed the poor people. Even if you help the poor people, they still see you as somebody who betrayed them. Anyways, politics aside, let's get into the game. Let's talk to these dancing people. We don't know you, beat it. I'm gonna dance then. That's an interesting dance move. The author of Iron John wrote that men should know how to dance, or like to dance. I had no idea whether I was doing it right, but I felt good. The author of Women Who Run with the Wolves wrote that when a woman dances, her body and soul unify. I don't know if I was doing it right, but it felt good. Oh, I guess depending on what gender I was, depends on which... It's killed them all! Our friend! The man at the table was killed them all. He was snoring. When I nudged him, he mumbled something and went back to snoring. Welcome back! The voice was coming from a speaker on the table. The hologram looked exactly like his skin and twisted and perverted. You're a hologram? Well, you still get to have a body. A very attractive one at that. But what are you doing here? I didn't want Kill Them All to be alone. There was 3 of us, but only 2 remained. Panasator had... No, Panasator had a stroke? I just saw him, like, yesterday. Panasator had a stroke. Kill's not taking it well. I know if he wasn't playing, he'd be at Yets. Here, the sleeves treat him as one of their own. Ask about Panasator. So what happened to Panasator? Well, he thought it was funny when his granddaughter would yell that his heart couldn't take the gaming that intense. She was right. Yesterday he went in game with a young esports player and had a stroke. He's still in the hospital. Won't be playing for a while. Damn. Oh, okay. I thought he died. He just had a stroke. Okay, I thought that he died. Do you know who he played with? I broke into his medical records, but there was no mention of it. I thought Kill would tell me more, but you see how it is. Panasator's I believe it's grandson. You mentioned Panasator's granddaughter. She might know more about what happened. It's nice of you to care. I was hoping to find her here. She often hangs around with the sleeves. But she's nowhere to be found. If you see her, tell her to come by. I'll send you the surveillance footage so you know what she looks like. There. Okay. I'm meeting all these people in Brillium. Exciting! We really are listening to all the 90s hits, aren't we? Ask about Kill Them All. I wanted to talk to Kill Them All, but I couldn't wake him. He's always been like this, unnaturally fast and smart, and then half asleep from exhaustion. It gets worse as he ages. I remember when he realized he couldn't last the whole match anymore. It was sad to see. I think the shock broke him. I'll wait till he comes to. That's all I can do. I'll take a few hours, but I want someone to be there when he wakes up. Ask about the hologram. I thought holograms and bars were for displaying games and such. Wouldn't it be easier to sense Kill Them All? As usual, the walk-tail didn't wake him, so I found him via the cameras and projected myself inches from his face. But he didn't even flinch. Breaking it in was easy. These holograms are age system from the now-gone strip club. They used to play animation of strippers on these tables. At first, I went to the wrong table. I scared a guy so badly he spat all over himself. It was hilarious! Want me to hop to another table and show you? Decide later. Hold off for now. I'll take a look around and let you know. No problem, beautiful. Ask how to wake Kill Them All. Do you have any idea how to wake our sleeping beauty? I'd like to talk to him. Before he gave up his life as a pro, he tested stimulants on himself. They kind of worked, but not for long enough to continue his career. But you probably don't have anything like that. What if you'd give him something to jog his memory of the good old days? He and Panasator, I'll say his name. Panasantor, like janitor, Panasantor, used to play a happy hunting grounds, but you didn't hear that from me. I needed to talk to people in Rillium. Hey darling, we're meant to get a drink, remember? Of course, though in your case it's going to be a virtual drink, right? Yes, it will, just like yours. I won't let you leave this table, else you'd wander off again. Say you'll imagine a drink. People used to play games of imagination, role-playing. I'll play with you and imagine a sizable glass in front of me. God, it's so nice to be in the company of an intelligent... Boy, I'm a girl. This game is like misgendering me all over the place. We spent the time gazing each other's eyes. It felt like a blissful eternity. I blinked as if they were waking up from a dream. I remember why I was there. I shook myself and looked at him apologetically. He understood. I bowed, smiled, and walked away. I'm sure he didn't take his eyes off of me until the smoke enveloped me. He's a guy who died as a kid, and basically his life is in. He's a what was it called? A neonat? A zeonat? It's in our codex somewhere. Where was it? Maybe technologies? Yeah, Zeonets. Zeonets are people who basically become online entities. They die in real life and they stay online. Or they put their brain in a jar and they connect online forever because they lose their whole body. Ken in front of his team, looking into the distance with a twinkle in his eye. He never made such faces. It must have been a hollow montage. A broken frame revealed the inside of the poster. I knew that system. They stopped using it because any teenager could modify it. Copy it to save a keepsake of Ken. There's plenty of pictures of Ken online, but it felt nice to have one more. Quietly copied the contents of the ad chip. One of the sleeves was finishing his beer nearby. He gave me a thumbs up. Oh. Yeah, the thieves should like me. What did I say? Ken was still standing from his team. He looked happy. I hope people would remember him that way. I'm not making friends with the trolls, I can tell you that much. Proximity apps are common things in bars once. They were meant to show what the bar offered. Most bars stopped using such apps because speaking with a bartender was assumed an essential part of the experience. In here, it still worked. Rules for couch users. We have couches, lockers clothes, suits, helmets, infusion fluids, and game pills. Please use the toilet to change. Rules for using the couch. A list of available models with their pricing followed. All risky, but conveniently cheap. Check for alcohols on offer. Want a drink but don't feel like speaking to a bartender? Nobody should have to speak to that guy. Click here. A mechanical arm will soon deliver a beverage of your choice. No fuss. Beer, whiskey, vodka. Malts, grains, pot stills, bourbons, rye. Whiskey. What should I get? Whiskey. I clicked whiskey. The screen was so slimy my finger might have slipped. I'm not sure which option I actually chose. People at the bar nodded approvingly. Their faces were solemn. Their sleeves bore signs of numerous repairs. Robot Rick? It's Robot Rick! I didn't know Rick was in this game. He came to me, extended a glass in one jerky movement. Where's this robot? What's happening? Oh, there's Robot Rick. Number 42, Robot Rick. Oh, he sprayed me with the whiskey. With a second arm, he aimed badly and spilled the alcohol all over my trousers. Some of it even got into the glass. Not much, though. Fire! At your service, shithead. Whoa. Just like Rick. That's something Rick would say. A list of media streams available in the bar. The system prompted me with a list of streams and social media available on the bar's network. Basic offer with very few choices. Guess we can't use any of those. Well, now I'm going to be full of whiskey. So, I don't think a lot of people are going to like me. But, somebody liked that I ordered some. Hedra Phoebus. She shot me a scrutinizing look. You behave like someone unused to taking orders. Well-equipped, wounded, and someone's dead and outside. Well-equipped, wounded, and someone's dead outside. You a detective? She looked like a troll, but had a kind smile and soft voice. She exuded an aura of honesty. A GameDEC. Are you with Tix people? Sometimes, and mostly I'm the HR lady. The worn image of a corporate AI. People don't like to think a program dictates their careers. Now, why don't you do me a favor and spike my employees' drink? Amphetamines would be best, but any drugs will do. It's that gloomy guy at the bar, Martin Aiden. A warm, practiced smile never left her face. Ask about the objective. What do you want to do this for, and why? Why? I'm bored. Because I can? What for? To fill the void? Someone will troll Martin. It's inevitable. Better me than someone else. See, at work, I'm a nanny. I listen to complaints, but the AI makes the decisions because it sees more and analyzes more quickly, though without understanding. So I utilize my people skills after hours. It's like a hobby to broaden my horizons. I experiment, observe. And you believe this would help him? No idea. Like I said, I'm expanding my horizons. He's been like this since BWI's system recommended total sobriety. Goddamn here and now. No brain fix, no entertainment virtualia, so he just sits there. You can't even talk to him. Ask who ran the bar. Ask where to find stimulants. Where do I get the speed? If you want me to spike his drink, give me the means to do so. Oh no. Your profession requires you to be independent and improvise. Get yourself. In this locale, that should be easy. Although you could also play him some music from his childhood. It'll remind him of his youth, and I'll dig around in his problems. I'm gonna leave for now. I didn't feel like talking to her. Fuck the trolls, dude. Rick the robot. Make up your mind, shithead. Freeze! I'm gonna make him British since it's Rick. Freeze! I'll fucking shoot you and don't... No judge will convince me. Oh, sorry. Freeze or I'll fucking shoot you. No judge will convict me. He pointed his massive arm at me. He was tipped with a barrel, or a soda siphon. I wasn't sure. Oh, you're the one that's shitting all over the toilet. Admit it, shithead. Welcome to Yeti's Coming, the best joint in the gas power. Who are you, creature? I put my hands up. I'm not carrying any weapons. My name is Toxic Alley. I'm a GameDEC. His red eyes dimmed for a moment. He must have been searching the web. You really bloody are. What would you like, kind lady? A beer? Maybe something stronger? Ask who he is. Who are you anyway? Judging by your physique, bartending wasn't your first job, was it? God forbid, I'm a combat robot. Unit YT-fucking-C at your service. The Admiral named me Rick, so that's what I want you to call me. I had my battle modules ripped off and replaced with the Spencers 2 years ago. Gotta say, all these shitheads piss me off. Ask about the Admiral. What can you tell me about your commander? The robot speakers played sound of shooting mixed with human voices. Rick! Is that you? Rick! Where did you? Watch out! Fire from the right! The Admiral will always make it, because I always save him. He's safe with me. The Merry Fairies assigned me to some other fucking commander once, but I came back to the Admiral. Yeti forever. Oh, that's probably who runs the bar. Ask what he's doing here. So what do you do here, soldier? Tend the bar? Admiral Yeti ordered me to pour drinks. But that's only to my cover. My real job is surveillance and the Admiral's protection. He's not aware it's a secret mission. I love the Admiral. How about you? Do you love him? You must love him. Everyone does. I, for example, completely adore him. Ask who ran into the bar. Order a beer and now leave. Get back to your duty, soldiers. Stay alert. Regular Joe. He cowered when I got close. He wouldn't dare do anything in front of witnesses. Corporations aren't that brazen. I'm not from a corporation. I'm a GameDEC. Convenient story for a spy. I keep constant watch over my surroundings. Now, I know you've been asking about me. If he really kept constant watch over surroundings, it was worth talking to him. I won't power your AI with my brain. I have a heffin' disruption software on my walktail. You can't snatch my brain, corporation scum. Snapping back to reality. If I wanted to hurt you, I would do so. Nobody would care. Look around you. I only want to talk, okay? The group seated at the bar, presumably trolls, twisted their mouths into grimaces of disappointment. That's what all you corporate pigs say. I exposed your operation in this place. They sent you after me, which means I'm on the right track. I had to find something to help him think straight, or force him to cooperate. I left him alone. I don't like the trolls. I don't care about trolls. Poster shows newest brain fix model. Upload a Plex and experience an upgraded reality. The ad was on point. I looked around. Upload a poster of Ken. Found the copied poster of Ken in my walktail and uploaded it into the frame. I know that you'd prefer a different form of existence, my friend, but well, no point wasting breath. The two slaves are sitting on the nearby table. One of them noticed the new poster and both raised their fists in solidarity. Oh yeah, we're really getting these sleeves on our side. Only the people who paid for virtual ally were allowed upstairs by the bar system. Nothing's free in the Low City. I don't think we've unlocked anything, have we? Cracker? No, we need one more logic. That. We have unlocked a single... No, we already had Gateway Hound. I get excited and then I see the red... Ooh, we've unlocked sensory surgeon, but... I'm not sure how. I have to get Cracker. Re-educator. I don't know if I will. Sleeves. Let me talk to them. I wonder why. Also, let's save, because we haven't saved in a while, and I know the game was crashing a lot before. Not that it's crashing now, but you never know. Did I save? How many times? Did I save twice? Oops. I didn't even see. Let me delete that save. I already have a save. Around the world. This is great music. No cutting the lie, asshole. Glue. People tripped over his legs or In reality, in general, didn't seem to bother him. Ask about Ken. Do you know Ken Zhao? This is not interesting. Well... Ask what went on in the bar. Have you noticed anything suspicious or unusual activity? All the time, girl. This guy's useless. Talk to. Cam Gosney. Grosny? Cam Grosny. I'm either. Carved. It wasn't the prettiest graffiti in the world, but it included an interesting question. How do you enhance your psychedelic trip? There was a code with a media file download. Brain fix. Euphoria, excitement, ecstasy, vision. Select your neural drink based on your preference and mood. Plexes are safe and have no hangover. The fine print warned that plexes offered were safe as long as the machine underwent regular maintenance. The box looked to have been battered and hacked multiple times, and certainly not serviced, although I could have been wrong. I can't make any decisions here. Must be for something else. Okay. Is there a problem? There. The downstairs of the bar belongs to us. Knock the fucker down! Finish that loser! Your star wouldn't let us play either. Have you seen the news? You know how he ended up? You fucker! Oh, they're gonna get drenched with whiskey. You're nobody, junkie! A bar fight, not a single one at harvest time, but a moment of brilliant. There you go. Someone was looking at me from behind the artificial smoke, thoughtfully nodding. I've had it with you, shitheads. Hands up, put your beers where I can see them. I'll fucking serve you now, bastards. It's that fucked up robot again, still smarter than you, sleaze. What the fuck are you looking at, you piece of junk? Beat it! Are you threatening me, shitface? A threat, private? Well, attack is the best defense. Let's round the fucker down. Alright, back to the tables, back to the dance floor. The show's over. You're one of our guys yet. You're crossing yet another line. The mini-bot will fix him in no time. If you want to sell the bar, then control your people, Cam. If you want to sell in the bar, then control your people, Cam. DJ. Well, that's cool. He has another arm. It wasn't him moving to the beat. Rather, the music seemed to flow from his motions. He must have been using an omnichord. His eyes were shut and lips parted. Did you see... Only see music, unless some asshole comes over and annoys me. You aren't ever even dancing. Oh, right. What kind of music do you like? Things that stimulate the imagination. Music that stimulates the imagination. That is remarkable. He frowned and started pretending he couldn't hear me. A patron at this bar? I mean, you can request a song. Just one. I wouldn't be able to stand anymore from an amateur like you. And just so you know, when you're talking to an artist performing their piece, the right response is, I like your music. Touch the illusion. Move my hand across the projection. Heavy bass soared out of the speakers, a bit out of rhythm. The speakers roared with a loud sound, and the rhythm disrupted somehow. The trolls hanging around burst out laughing. Oh fuck, I didn't want that. What are you doing, idiot? It takes years to play the omnichord, and this one has interactive areas, no touching. I don't wanna please the trolls. Fuck that. Fuck that. It's alright, I shouldn't mess with anybody because that increases the trolls' happiness. I don't want to make trolls happy. As a troll myself, fuck trolls. Okay, I think we tried to talk to everyone else, but nobody else really wanted to talk to us. This thing we talked to. For some reason, we're going to talk to him really close. But this thing we talked to. Some new data. We talked to that guy. We talked to that lady. There's a fight here. This guy starts the fight. And the robot ends it. The thing is, I kind of wish sleeves and trolls are more obvious because I can't really tell who's who. I think the trolls are more colorful and the sleeves are more drab. Something that simulates imagination. Ask about the instrument illusion. These animations around you are made by the Ilgan, right? I've never seen anything like this. Can you show it to me? He flinched but then straightened for a moment and pointed to the fist-sized camera below his sternum. Then went back to making music. Oh, he has a camera? I don't know what that meant. What did that indicate? Request a song for Kill Them All. Do you know the game Happy Hunting Grounds? Play the main theme, loudly. He acknowledged me with a mod. His body started dancing to a different beat. There's not really something the music. Oh, god damn it, the troll liked my moves. No! I'm trying to lower my liking by the trolls. God, I should have saved after the fight. I'm just dancing to the music. I thought dancing to the sleeve music would make the sleeves like me, but the trolls like me. No! I can't win. Let's have some of this beet, pear, chicory, blue cheese stuff. Where's the beets at? Where's the chicory at? Tastes like dirt. I love dirt. That's the best thing about beets, is that they taste like dirt. That guy's not gonna share anything with me. Carrying around like an undercity rat. Get lost, hobo. Okay, this guy doesn't want. They don't like me yet. I need to get more likable. Alright. Let's save after doing all that. I'm getting so close. So close to getting them to like me. Do you recognize this music, kid? Do you know which game it's from? They should teach that in art history. Forbidden art history. Aha! I noticed that sleeves sitting nearby were listening in. Came to learn from the legend? There's already been one young man here before you, an esports pro a bit more handsome than yourself. Ask about the young man before you. You said something about a young man before me? Ken knew about our successful past. Even knew I was once the sheriff of Harvest Time. Did I tell you about this game? Let him vent. I don't think you did. A man wearing a jacket with extended sleeves passed our table and looked at me favorably. He must have liked the way I treated the veteran. Yes! Look at that, perfectly sleeved up. I has a sleeve myself. It should be... I think that's why we started with like the troll bar was like this full, and then the sleeve bar was like this full, and I think that's probably why we started favorably, because of me having a sleeve background to begin with. When I ended my career, because my brain was getting tired too easily, they thought the old man came to work his field and stuff, but wham bam, I became the sheriff within an hour. After a week, they were all too scared to duel me. I'm really exceptionally quick, you know, but I get tired easily, goddammit. Nowadays, kids play games where they have things to do or not. Even Ramona plays a lot lately, and I doubt she knows why. Say that you played Harvest Time. I visited Harvest Time a while ago, High Rock to be specific. I think it has a different sheriff. High Rock! My last asylum. My attention span is too short for other games, but gun dueling doesn't take much time. Did I tell you already? Down there, I was still the man. Call it a legends rest home, but I was respected. I cared for that town and put punks in their place. Then this guy took it from me. He wasn't even that good. He just realized to get weak fast and challenged me when I was barely standing up. I know that he beat me when I was half asleep, but still, something died inside me that day. Something snapped. That's all I've ever been my whole life, a player. I hunted, played match it. I was good at it. I don't know how to be anything else now. You can still play. Millions of people do it. Just one on an amateur level. At least you have a friend there and his cheats, right? Well, maybe. We could pop into Paradise Beast and whistle at some babes. What do you say? You mentioned Ramona. Could you? She's Panasator's granddaughter, but we all raised her together. She's kind of mine too. I taught her to sneak up on gulls, you know. You taught Ramona how to hunt gulls? In Happy Hunting Grounds? The sleeve standing nearby nudged his friend and pointed at us. They were listening in. Gulls, my dear, are folks that don't know what they want. Virtual castaways, grazers. Easy prey, got it? She never liked beating around the bush and spot a gull from a while away, or lure one. We staged a draft for a deputy sheriff in Harvest Time once. I logged out so that it seemed like I didn't know anything about it, and the girl robbed 5 applicants, and they thanked her afterward. Now she's gone somewhere. She's probably in the hospital with her grandpa. Ask about the hood person. Someone ran into the bar not too long ago. Did you see who it was or where they went? Nothing like that happened, though I might have missed it. I'm sort of embarrassed to admit I might have dozed off a little. This wouldn't have happened in Harvest Time. I shoot faster than that. Runaway cowboy. You should play with me sometime. I'll show you the true reflex, not to be confused with reflux. God damn it. When I got up from the table, the man was already falling asleep. In the corner of my eye, I noticed somebody smile, but when I turned around, all I could see were some people's backs. Oh, okay, I see. I'm gonna try to talk to the sleeves now that they fully like me. I think these ones? We were giving those trolls hell. Big ups, man. Did you really know Ken? I did. I even slept with him. That's why I'm trying to find out how he died. I need information. Can you help me? Hold up. How can we be sure we can trust you? Trolls don't like you, but that doesn't mean you're one of us. Quit fucking around. She's alright. You can see in her eyes. You want to check his in or what? It's fine, chill. It's fine, chill. Everything will come out in the field test. Want to treat you like one of our own? Wait till somebody comes in and collects the fee. Ask what's the point? I'm not stupid. I know you've been watching me. Haven't I already proved that I'm cool? My grandma is a cool too, girl, but I wouldn't tell her anything important because she'd just blurt out all her besties. It's called initiation, my friend. We all go through it. You need to learn about the Moors, and we want to see you cross the line. Okay. Fine. How do I do it? Are you dumb? You saw a quitter in action. When you come in, we approach you. He approached you and collected the money. Now you do that to somebody else. So we're just gonna have the entrance fee. Rig. What is this? Access points to the bar's media stream. Every place has one. This is the source of the fee. The feed that's being sent to posters, displays, and walk tells the guests and through it to glasses, be it specs or eye lenses. The machine decides what ads, news pieces, etc. the guests will see. He installed his own overlay on it. Not very sophisticated, but the system itself looked pretty outdated. Wonder what I could find there. Infotainer. Post information about yourself. I wrote a post saying that I meant Yeti's coming and made a positive remark about... I went like, sleeves are cool peeps. They know that the Moors, and you can count on them. They're the ones that give this place character. I didn't have to wait long for comments to appear. Sleeves seemed to like my post, but trolls started throwing insults. Wonder what I could find there. Most popular news. First law of Locity. Addicted to brain fixes. .stem. The article called Brain Fix the laudanum of our times and describes stories of people that have used it. The author chose the Sensations channel as the feed's background. A very pleasant swing. Made me want to upload a plex from the Brain Fix. I wonder what I could find there. Pick the most popular news. Follow me. What does his Paradise Beach skin say about him? The author made an effort to describe several characteristic groups of male skins and their psychological meanings. It seemed like they didn't really know people, but they didn't stop her from adding numerous 3D pictures of said skins. She focused mainly on the hip area. Wonder where I could find there. Feels. Seraphs after a game. Flow. The stream allowed you to experience what Seraphs, a popular Good or Bad's team, feel right after a game. Pain and adrenaline slowly into relaxation. I wonder what I could find there. Who's with whom? The Twisted and Perverted Ball.vis. Gossip about the latest events in Twisted and Perverted. The author made fun of some old skins and posted a disproportionate amount of hollows of Umber entering an alley with many different people. I wonder what I could find there. Accidents in Happy Underground, a statistical analysis. It was a visualization of statistics from one of the most dangerous games ever created. The number of deaths and necroses was shocking. Wonder what I could find. Muddy Rain, the story of a local heroine. The story of a woman living in the lowest layers of Warsaw City who dedicated herself to fighting muddy rains. Judging from the weather outside, it was a futile fight. The feed was saturated with the sound of downpour and raindrops splashing on the walkways. I wonder what I could find there. Why the Lex AI bill is dangerous. SND. A disturbing article about the Lex AI bill, which would provide artificial intelligences with wider access to our memories. Even though it was read by a gentle voice and accompanied by relaxing music, they failed to calm me down. I wonder what else we could find. I think that's all of those news stories we can find. Found some codex stuff, some character stuff. That's what Ramona looks like in IRL. She's a man in game though, so I'm like, is she just non-binary? That's fine too. Ken, Icarus, Annette Doucette, Captain Matan, Martin Brogis, Sergeant Brutch, Captain Ballasids, News, Esmond in the Rangers, Robot Rick, Paradise Beach, GameDEC sites, Bucktails AI brain fixes. So stop playing with you. And away. I'll say what it is, I'll say it. When my lips, I'll always be with you. Words can change, I can do it. It's all for you. I didn't even know I was sitting down that chair when that happened. These are the trolls, I think. We don't want to talk to the trolls. I don't want to mess with Joe because I think messing with Joe will be a troll thing. Piss off. How do I... Stop. You need to pay to come inside the bar. Ask for the amount you're asked to pay. You need to pay to come inside the bar. Ask for the same fee I was asked to pay. Dude, I've never paid that much in Low City. No way. You're a local. You know the rules. This is Low City, man. Don't you know the Moors? We support each other. Only snitches don't pay. Stop whining and pay up. Say what? Alright, fine. I opened up a transfer window and man clicked the confirm button. Welcome to Yeti's Coming. You love how well they did the lighting? Yeah, I think it's I mean, look at the smoke as well, right? You get this really nice smoking. I wish I could zoom in more, honestly. But yeah, it does look like a real bar. Very immersive. Even though we're like top-down isometric, I feel really immersed in the game. Okay, let's go talk to the sleeves and say I did what I said I was gonna do. Nice going, I knew you were alright. What do you want to know? Ask about Ken. You happen to know what Ken was up to before he died, that is. He didn't come here to socialize, he stayed upstairs, so he was probably using the couches. These contraptions aren't exactly safe. When you lay down on one, you can check which game the previous user was playing. Ken used to play here quite often. He must have been spying on someone. Otherwise, he wouldn't use this junk. Ask about Ramona. What can you tell me about Ramona? Oh, she claims she's still a sleeve, but she's been hanging around with these weirdos for some time, the Han clan. I got her grandpa worried and he started spying on her. Spying online, I mean. When I got out, she yelled at him to stop entering the same game she does. Boy, can she go on a rant. It's quite a performance. She always says what's on her mind, but takes it well with others do that too. She doesn't like sugarcoating and beating around the bush. Neither do I. Share that in common. Ask who ran to the bar. Someone ran to the bar not too long ago. Did you see him or her? Sure. Hard to notice. Tick. It's better to have an eye on him. You never know what the guy's gonna do. He ran upstairs. Good. Let's stay where he belongs and keep away from our part of the bar. Reeks of trolls here anyways. Here's to you. Alright, we've got Tick. Found out Tick injured. I guess Ramona must be upstairs, maybe. We found out. Alright, let's see if we can do anything with Joe here. I could do that again and come back here if the bar system would detect my motion. Who do you want to prank? Point at regular Joe. There's a masked man sitting across the bar. Looks like he's hiding from someone. Childlike joy appeared on the old man's face. Ha! Hell yeah! I'll pop up and yell at ya. Got you now, fucker! He vanished before I was able to respond. Who got to you first? Us or Blue Whales Interactive? We're so powerful, we can erase all traces of our existence. The man stared at Trepanator, mouth agape. You're with Weekday, the company that wants to take over BWI Technologies, aren't you? Don't hurt me, I'll tell you everything. If I end up hurting BWI at the same time, that's even better. I know BWI has a secret project code named Pygmalonius. It's a system, a game, that we shouldn't be talking openly. It's not safe. Oh, I know. Instead of BWI, also whale. The game will be guppies. We'll call the whale game a frying pan. The Han clan will be sausage because it seems good, but it's awful on the inside. Ken Zhao will be shish kebab because he tried to pierce through the intrigue. As between the connection of the clan and BWI, give a nickname to the Han clan. What connects them to the Blue Whales Interactive? Shh! You gotta keep blabbering like that, they'll kill us all. In that game, Ken, I mean the shish kebab and the frying pan, also said those things out loud. The sausage is secretly controlled by the whale and recruits guppies, the frying pan, en masse. Okay, so what he's trying to say here is BWI is the Han clan is a front for BWI, and they're using them to test their new technology, which is killing them. It's all part of their secret conspiracy. The game, or the frying pan, is written so the AI uses the guppy's brains. And more guppies means a stronger AI. That way, the whale will dominate the market. Ah, like the Matrix, they're using humans as batteries. The sausage will stop at nothing. It says outright that the guppies are serve a higher consciousness. We have to stop them. Talk about Ken. Did I tell you the whale killed the shish kebab? Frying pan killed the sausage? Ooh, it could have been. Right? Our idea is that Ken was killed inside a game. If his brain was being used as a battery for an AI, maybe it did fry his brain and kill him. Maybe they sent a surge to kill him or something. I don't know if we can say the whale killed the shish kebab. The frying bell. No, the frying pan didn't kill him. I think we'll have to say that though. Whale murdered the shish kebab? Do you know why? What was he up to recently? I knew it! The sausage was cautious and respectful about the shish kebab. They were scared. We'll be next. He hung around the bar all the time. He was definitely tracking the sausage recruiters. Learned too much and they offed him. Feel his paranoia. You are so right, friend. He discovered the corporation's secrets, so they offed him. He used the MCC beacon because they control devices in the city. You're right, you're so right. He talked to the old guys. One of them had a stroke. Coincidence? I think not. Ramona eavesdrops on the old man and got rid of both of them. Her or some other corporate tool. It's all connected. Ask about BWI. Can you tell me more about the whale outside the frying pan? The whale outside the frying pan? I don't know much. Started suspecting the whale after it took over the sausage. You know, the sausage had already been active here. The whale poured lots of gold into the sausage, so we gotta watch it. The whale does everything via the sausage. It's a convenient cover-up. Ask who entered the bar. A person ran to the bar not long ago. I think they were murdered, hired by the whale. Do you see who it was? I knew it was dangerous here. All I noticed among the crowd was lewd clothing and red hair. The whale doesn't even use camouflage anymore. Ask what else you noticed. You say you've been watching the situation at the bar. Have you seen anything suspicious? Everything's suspicious here. The trolls always used to stay upstairs, but now they're all over the bar, like rats fleeing a sinking ship. They're running away from the infected petroleum. They know. Trolls and sleeves fighting over living space while Yet and Cam call the shots. These commanders have a deal. I saw one of their secretive talks. They're conspiring to exploit everyone. They must be in the sausage. Maybe. I need a break from all the madness for a little while. Before you leave, before I escape from High City and hide here, BWI broke into my apartment and downloaded data from the whole system. How do I know? Every device was reset to factory settings. See something like that, run! That's what happened to us at the beginning of the game! Everything we owned was reset to factory settings, and we had to reinitialize them, like our AI and everything. We're part of the conspiracy! It's been fun, beautiful. I'll be with Kill Them All if you want to talk some more. Okay. That was exciting. Can we talk to old Yet anymore? I saw you take the bribe when you walked in. The slaves give me 50% for each hustle. You better pay up. I opened the transaction window and transferred the money. Again, I felt someone watching me closely. If you want to do that more often, feel free, but don't push it. And if someone mentions they know me, don't screw them over. Ask about Rick the robot. There's a combat robot behind the bar. Granted, he's not armed, but he seems defective. He's delusional, thinks he's on a battlefield. If he wasn't defective, I wouldn't be able to take him from the unit. He's junk, a souvenir. Ask about the unit. You served? PMF. Know what that is? Private Military Force, Crystal Dust. I did it for the money. I was young and stupid. Took me some time to understand that it's the same everywhere. Corporations, money, fighting on different levels, but always fighting. Either you accept that or find refuge in binge drinking or playing. I accepted it and came back. I get rich off cowards who can't do the same. Either you accept that. What are we accepting? I did it for the money. I was young and stupid. It took me some time to understand it's the same everywhere. Corporations, money, fighting on different levels, but always fighting. Agree. You're right. Escapism makes sense when you have had your shit together. Otherwise, just escape. That doesn't solve anything. I thought someone was observing me. I looked around. Nothing. Ask if Rick is dangerous. A confused combat robot around a bunch of drunk people. Aren't you scared he's gonna hurt someone? Robots are reliable. Even the defective ones. People are more insidious. Looked at the torn materials on his arm. Even if he had a gun, Rick would never shoot an unarmed civilian. It's not his programming, huh? Get a pass upstairs. I need to get upstairs. That's a very special area. People are in-game, their bodies on couches, and surprised their belongings are on the couches too. I'm not gonna bother anyone, I'm a GameDEC. Conducting an investigation, and I have to get in there. I want to talk to someone. A GameDEC, huh? Okay, I'll let you up there if you do a small favor. Or prove to the patrons that you're trustworthy. Get rid of Camp Grozny. Don't hurt her, just remove her from the premises. What do you want her? Why do you want her gone? She sells drugs and gets half of my customers high off them. Not enough? Lately she's been pushing everything. Apparently even some nasty fake L-pill. She's a treacherous she-troll. She competes with Tick, for leadership among the trolls. If you remove her, Tick will surely be happy. And nobody, or almost nobody, will be mad at me, because you'll be the one that did it. I'll do it. She usually hangs around the toilets, a fitting place for a scumbag. Okay, that's why there's a line at the toilets, because she's selling drugs out of the toilets. And to in my mama, you go ahead now. Things out around the toilets. How do I get in the toilet? Oh, here. What? Well, Yet doesn't want you in this bar. I'll show you to the door. Is that a joke? And I have a deal. He gives us anonymous couches, I get the sleeves, what Yet legally can't. I didn't say a word when he insisted that brain fix years ago, and he wants to kick me out. Fine. If it's where he wants, he'll fucking get it. I don't know what he promised you, but I'll match his offer if you destroy the brain fix. And you can get me upstairs. I've done business with Yet long enough to install workarounds in his systems. Destroy the brain fix and I'll get you into hell if you want. Ask about the deal with Yet. You said you had a deal with Yet? What was... Sleeves don't use Virtualium. Not here, at least. It's dumb because in Brillium, they can't stand being sober. That's why I was here. Yet was happy to, since his customers were happy. It was a sensible business relationship. But the brain fix is legal, so I suppose I stopped being useful to him. I didn't think money was more important to him than people. Ask about the brain fix. You mentioned Yet had a brain fix installed here. That shit's dangerous and addictive. These plexes make people dumb. You destroy it, you won't be doing me a favor, but all sleeves, too. Ask about the sleeves' health. Describe very serious side effects. If they're real, why hasn't anyone used this machine done anything about them? Some guy hidden in the shadows nodded. God, you're naive. Strange the clan hasn't recruited you yet. Brain fixes generate profits or fund gear as a corporation, get it? The brain fix is advertised as candy vending machine. That's the way people use it. Recklessly and excessively. Don't believe me? Find your own proof. Convince someone to try or use it yourself. Look at first-hand experience. I need to think about it. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's the guy who shot us. Or it looks like the guy who shot us. Is he shooting us again? God damn it. Maybe we took too long. Facing the crowd. I heard your conversation. You're looking for answers? Let me introduce myself. My name is Nahum. Do you want to know the truth about what happened? Sure. Only about that? If you pick the fragments that suit you, you won't find the truth. You need to open yourself to the whole of it. Ask about Ken. Right now, I want to figure out what's been going on with Ken Zhao lately. Can you tell me anything about that? I was very stubborn about getting to the truth. I heard he got very far. Meaning where? Information is available to the clan members. Join us and accept the truth. It will show you Ken's path. Ask who ran into the bar. Right now, I want to find out who ran into the bar. It wasn't too long ago. I can't see the door from behind the counter, and I haven't noticed any new faces in the club. It's not an accident that a stranger led you exactly to me. Sign of your first step toward the truth. Will you dare to go further? Alright. Then what is that truth that I need to open myself up to? It's hidden, though visible, those you can see. What's important is the path, the attention to hear, and how recognizable the signs of ciphers of existence. The truth is hidden, but you're the one that sees. Not yet. What matters is that we're all equal in getting to the truth. You've never seen things that are hard to explain. People who possess knowledge they don't have the right to possess. Errors not predicted by the system. Our leader says that everyone comes across signs. You just need to be able to notice them. So you're saying that everyone's equal, but still have a leader. Very logical. Our leader is there to explain everything better, and the upper circle consists of people who saw more than the rest, who all learn from each other. You came here seeking knowledge, you pay attention to details. We do the same. Join us, let us help. It seemed that moment I turned around, he started looking for more recruits. I'm not joining the Han clan, dude. I don't want to be part of a cult. What did I want to do? Well, let's check out my professions. I can get re-educator. Supervisor, cracker. I really want cracker. Yet. You learn how to survive on the gangways the hard way. Your experience combined with knowledge of the law serves you as a powerful weapon. Not only can you break someone's jaw by referring to certain regulations, you can just efficiently convince them that it is. You're the heuristic system supervisor. You understand that objects around you are connected. What kind of networks that they create and how they communicate. You know how and where you can access them. In some situations, you can see it invisible. Let's wait. I might need to actually get one of these. I feel like we probably need supervisor for the brain fix hack. Why isn't... Look at that guy's walking animation. Oh, I can already use it. Other venues display the brain fixes plain in view, attract visitors. The one stood in the corner. It was a short circuit. I found the service panel and unscrewed the masking plate. The power connectors were easy to find. I pulled my coat sleeve, wrapped it around my hand, and took out my badge and put it in between the connectors, which caused some spark. I quickly pulled my sleeve back and put the badge back in my pocket. Looked at the panel of the device. It was dead. Done well. The brain fix was competition for me. Besides, it wasn't on the books, so everybody wins. Thanks. You can thank me by granting me access upstairs. Of course. I'll grant you access as soon as you tell me who you're going to troll, you secret agent. That wasn't our deal. Our deal was that I let you upstairs, not that I would ask questions. Even so, yet changes the terms more than I do, so who is it? I don't know yet. I hope to find out soon. Come back when you know, and now get lost. Use Trisha mouths or don't smirk. Okay, we have to make a deduction. I think we have to make a deduction about who we're... About the motive to kill Ken. Ken was giving Tick a hard time. Ken harassed trolls in Virtuala. Hannah said one of the legendary members of the Painters team had a heart attack. Ken was in the bad... Ken had changed recently. He mostly kept to himself, looking quite depressed and had a really short time. An old combat robot was surprised. I don't think it's none of those. It does seem like Tick is our guy. But just because the sleeve told us that doesn't mean it's true. What was Ken up to? Some of the clan members treated Ken with a strange mixture of respect and fear. After losing the game, Ken started spending a lot of time in Yeti's coming. He can easily check which virtual alum the previous user was in. Ken was harassing Tick. He did say he was taking revenge on the trolls the last time we talked to him. But he was also looking into the Tree of Knowledge. He could have joined the Han clan, because he was a bit stupid. You can join the ranks of Han clan. Its members visit the bar regularly. I'm pretty sure he was very focused on the troll thing. The person who ran the bar had red hair. For the so-called trolls, the bar is like a second home. They go there to play games and access the network. It seems that many of the bar guests are regulars, sleeves. It seems that the Han clan had many wealthy members, but doesn't apply to all of them. The ones from Low City aren't doing well. Who shot me? They're pointing to... Should we try to get info from Fedra? I'm gonna talk to him. Men sat huddled, sipping a whiskey with a cornered face. Leave me alone. He looked at me wearily. Speak if you want, but don't expect any answers. Ask about Ken. Did you know Ken Zhao? Ask about Fedra Phoebus. Ask who ran to the bar. Someone just ran to the bar. Did you see them? Ask about Fedra Phoebus. I ran into somebody who claims to be working with you. Do you see that woman on the dance floor? Oh, he doesn't want to talk to me. To say that he was a man of few words would have been a huge understatement. You'd also just pay for the couch. He was entranced and didn't pay attention to me. Did we not do the fight? Oh, I totally forgot about the fight. My loneliness is killing me. This guy's fighting again? You believe when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Like these guys are fighting in the bar. Dropped a beat on my desk and now it's gonna be all red and beady. Stop it! I pushed myself between the fighters. Calm down. What is it? You virtual louse? Can't handle me on your own? You found yourself a bodyguard? I could fuck you up so bad you won't be able to stand up, bitch. This one here came to protect the weak. That means you, bastard. I don't think he's weak. I just don't want anyone to get hurt. That includes you. And that's why you're siding with this drunk? Maybe they'll buy this bullshit, but no, not me. You're not the first slave that tried to screw me over. There is a unit of outrangers in front of the bar. If I call them, they'll be here in a matter of seconds. I suddenly felt many eyes on me. People weren't happy. I don't care if people aren't happy. Quit making a mess. Now back to tanking and trolling, understood? The whole crowd had attacked you. Even I wouldn't have saved you. Watch what you're doing, man. Oh no, I almost got hit. Not sure if that even did anything. And I must confess to believe. You wanted to commemorate Ken somehow, I understand, but next time you get the idea to change things in my bar, come to me first. He looked at me and grounded his teeth. We're supposed to solve the problem, not break my stuff. Get out of my sight, you crook. I guess we have to make a decision. Should we go talk to Tick? Or Slick? Money transfer window flicked over the table. Slick parted his lips in a smile, collected the cards, and ordered them to shuffle. He looked at me. Get lost, troll. Don't insult us, Slick! We don't know that girl! The player looked at me up and down. She's dressed like a musker. Has time to bug me at work. The clothes don't match to you guys, but the attitude does. Friend, if you don't want me to treat you like a troll, prove you're not one of them and get rid of these bums. I have a proposal. I'll replace the gentleman with the colorful glasses and play you. He looked at me from behind his lenses. No kidding around, though. It's a cash game. And I won in 3 rounds. I faked being surprised the first time, then again. I played with a poker face for the 3rd round. Judging by the sleeve's face, I'd impressed them. Are you going to answer my questions, or should I explain your strategy to the other players? He raised his pale face and has a silent movement. Ask. Ask about Ken. Do you know Ken Zhao? Everyone knew him here. He was a local god. They believed he'd make it. Do you know how many sleeves bet he would win that last game? And they were let down. Do you think anybody would want revenge for that? Hey, are you asking if someone killed him? Ramona was angry at him, but you don't kill hope. Especially when it's so rare. Low City is like a black hole. It sucks you in. Hardly anybody gets to escape its gravity. That's why everyone comes to the bar to drink or play. Ken was the exception. He almost made it out. Ask about Ken's suicide. Ken committing suicide. Likely? Unlikely? Do you know he had problems getting into games as a kid? Changing his skin made him panic. It was a 1 in a million case. Really? Then why did he get into esports? Determination. He played in spite of the panic attacks. He cared for nothing besides playing. After a few months, the system subsided. Ask about Ramona. Why was Ramona angry with Ken? Ramona's with the Han clan. She meditates more and more, whatever it is they do. She kept urging me to join, but I didn't want to. Ken ridiculed her once for it. I had to separate them because they started fighting. That makes sense. Ken does not know how to hold his tongue. Ken didn't want to join the clan? No, Ramona kept shouting that he was going to find out the truth whether he wanted to or not. When I was separating them, she yelled at me to not intervene or something would happen to me. She eventually went to her fellow clanspeople and they debated something for a long time. Then the Han people watched me for a while. Ask about the hooded person. Someone shot me at the street, then ran inside the bar. They wore a jacket with a red hood. Did they see them? She just jumped into me and on her way in. Pam Grosny. It's funny, I think a piece of MCC beacon fell from under her coat. Believe it and inquire further. Cam was it? Where can I find her? She ran to the toilet. She's probably hiding from you or yet. She got under his skin, too. He sells drugs and that harms his business. It's been nice talking to you, doll. People here tend to be distrustful and get hung up on words. I felt like someone was watching me from far away. Left him alone with the table and the cards. They looked like they were waiting for somebody to turn around so they could stick a kick me sign on their back. We're busy with this chap at the moment. Wait for your turn, Chief. So we've got a lot of false trails, but we have to make a decision somehow. Hey, Tavara! Happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. We are not finding out anything right now. Ask about her employee. They must have had some good reasons to recommend sobriety and William to your subordinate, don't you think? Yep, he's supposedly addicted to plexus and virtualia. It's a kind of disorder we're about to start normalizing, like we did with obesity. I don't know if it's true. If what's the machine said, I think jumping into the imaginary is sometimes therapeutic, and the here and now is overrated. Anyway, now I've got a chance to see how a depressed person reacts to stimulants. Ask who ran to the bar. That's very concerning, but I'm here for a different reason. Looking for someone who ran to the bar a moment ago. Do you think I'll just tell you because I'm kind of helpful? How cute. Typically get paid to talk to people. Definitely not in the mood to talk to her about anything. I don't know if I can get Cam to sell me drugs. We'll went to the bar. Oh. It's outside? Somebody revving their engine outside. He's not going to tell us anything. Oh, this is definitely Cam, right? Yeah. You know who we need to access there? Ask if she ran to the bar. I heard you just arrived in the bar in a great hurry. What were you doing on the walkways? Where I go is none of your fucking business, secret agent. Look at my clients. You can tell they got their drugs a while ago. Hey, tell her I've been here a long time. Yep, sure. She's been here since always. Anything else? It's not helpful. Trusting a bunch of druggies to tell me. I've written myself into a corner. These sleeves I can ask, maybe? No, nothing. If I could hack this with Cracker. I think I can get Cracker. Then I don't have to rely on anybody to open the doors for me. Fug. Happy, not so happy. Oh no, I can't get Cracker because I need one more logic piece. Ah! I can't buy drugs from anyone either. I could also just pay to get in. I don't think I have Mindfluencer. I don't think there's anything to talk to this guy about. And Mindfluencer's up there. There's no way. Sensory Celebrate. I'm trying to go on this side of the build. My previous game I played, I did this side, even though I never finished, but I was doing this side, but I wanted to go on this side. Yeah. I'm not choosing one unless I actually have one that I need. I need Cracker, but I can't get Cracker. Ask who ran to the bar. I'm looking for someone who ran to the bar at the moment ago. Our clients wishes our command. What? British. Our clients wishes our command. Let me check our footage. There you are, fucker. Incident number 203 playing. Despite their mutations, the mating ritual of toxic bats remained unchanged. The male living alone for most of the year. Treason! It's the second time this month. Unauthorized access. You don't do that quick. Wait till I get you, shithead. Okay, that didn't help him. If we get Cracker, we can fix the robot. Really piss off yet, huh? I'm a marketing asshole. I'll find you and give you a profile of such good treatment you'll see nothing in ads of drugs for hemorrhoids and balls hernia. The trolls do not like me, but I've already chosen my side. I wanna be the lover. I was the king of the dance floor, no doubt. The woman who looked like a troll looked at me favorably. Wonder if she liked my moves. Should we just keep dancing? Wanna join us? Trixie said. Dancing feels better when you harmonize with others. I did. The woman moved aside, signaling me to join them. I can't get her to talk to me. I think it's just a way to get the trolls to like me. Last time. No. There's two gangs. There's two gangs in the low city in this bar. There's the sleeves and there's the trolls. The trolls are literal, like, trolls. Like, gaming trolls. They go into Virtualium and they fuck around with you. You know, in any way they can. Hacking, you know, griefing, you know, troll behavior. The sleeves don't really go into Virtualia. They're kind of like, they're kind of hipsters. My background is sleeves, so I signed it with the sleeves because of my background. But I don't think we're going to be able to talk to Trixie. I'm trying to talk to her. Nah. Can't talk to her. Who are these guys? I don't think I've ever listened to that song. You want me to play it, Tomlin? I never really listened to Smashing Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins. I think I only know Tonight by Smashing Pumpkins. You know, the biggest hit. I never, like, listened to the discography or anything. Not that I'm against them or anything, it just never came up, I guess. Our world is a vampire. Okay, I do know that song. I didn't know the name of the song though. You want me to play it? You don't want me to play it. You just want me to know about it? Our world is a vampire. I just have a good bass line. That's probably why I remember the song, to be honest, as a bassist. Bullet with butterfly wings R and B mix. Soul remix. Copy link. You don't need to. I've already found it because I'm a great Googler. The Great Googler! That's what they call me, the Great Googler. I can even play it right now. I have a master's degree in research. And if we do this, we can watch it too. Hopefully it works. So I guess if I do this, it might actually just play the video. Does this work? Did it work? Oh, there you go. Ooh, this is really nice. Is this the one? The Soul remix? We can listen to this while I eat some more food. Oh man, this sounds like one of those songs from the Twilight films. When Bella's dying at the end of the first movie, there's like a Soul remix song playing in the background. That's really good. I really like the band music. Wow. This song makes me feel like I'm really going through some shit. You know? I feel the struggle. Same. We're all animals. That's so true. Take it to make it, baby. Not sure. I guess it's easy to assume that it's AI because it doesn't have anybody actually performing it. That's the thing, right? Usually if things are made by real people, it's supposed to be marked as AI if it's AI. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to click off of it. I mean, look at the channel that's posted it. I think it is AI. Can't click it. Let me click it. Let me click the more. No, I don't want to subscribe. No, I don't want to subscribe to an AI channel. If it is an AI channel. I don't know because I can't. For some reason here it is. I love to make people laugh. Don't let anyone steal your joy. I also make serious content. I'm working on some high quality kids content since a lot of it is poorly made. And that's it. Awada Nation. Videos. Ah, I subscribed again. My mouse is like slightly off where it's supposed to be, so I have to guess where I am. Okay, there it is. I don't know why it's like that. It was one day ago. Yes. I think it could be real. But it's probably fake. Because I think with music like this, which are in, I think it's probably AI generated. You're supposed to mark if you AI generate stuff on YouTube, not that it's enforced. Where was the one you just talked about? This one, I think, right? No description. One comment that we can't even see. Or is this? It's this one, right? The Bad Touch? Oh no, this is a different one by Bloodhound Gang. Was the Bad Touch the one you were talking about? I think it probably an AI account because the image is like Trump with an eraser head with a flat top cut. Not exactly the most serious of profile pictures. Speaking of trolls, right? We're talking about game trolls. This guy is probably making troll content. Well, we found Omlin's sex playlist. I'm just imagining Omlin being like in like lingerie or something, you know, and she's like, I need to put on some mood music. She puts this on. And she lays down. Oh my god. I'm crying. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, oh, getting horny. Oh, that's great. We won't watch the whole thing though, because I know YouTube and probably also Twitch is getting angry at me for, you know, reusing the audio of a music. Yeah, right? Reminds me of a joke I used to have where, I don't know if you've ever played Legend of Zelda, but there's a character called Beetle, and when you buy something from him in the store, he goes, "Thank you!" And I used to have a joke with one of my ex-partners, you know, after, you know, having sex, you just go, "Thank you!" And just completely ruined the mood. Just completely ruined the mood. But it was always a competition of which one of us would do it first. So it was always really funny, like who would do the thank you? It's always good to say thank you, you know? Always good to say thank you. Maybe not like Beetle from Legend of Zelda, but this is why nerds and geeks are freaks. It's completely unnecessary. Let's get some water. Because I need to replenish some of my tears. That was hilarious. Oh my god. Even if that was pretty good. Thanks for sharing that, Omlin. I don't know if anything will beat that today. I think we're gonna have to make a deduction on who we think did it. I don't think it was Ramona. Ramona did not seem like the person to kill Ken. But they did have a previous thing. Ken felt guilty. Sleeves had such faith in Ken that they bet money on his latest match, but he logged out in the middle of the game. The boy felt guilty for letting his people down. Ramona belongs to the Han clan. We already knew that, though. Ken has changed recently. Ken has been spending a lot of time with Panasator lately, after the old man died of the heart attack. I thought they said he had a stroke and was in the hospital, but now they're saying he died? Man, I'm getting mixed messages. It must be the translation. I think this game is originally in Polish, and they translated it to English, and some of it's getting lost in translation. They said he had a stroke, but they're saying here he had a heart attack. I'm getting my own data confused. Who had a motive to kill Ken? Ken made trolling difficult for Tech, and trolling was the lunatic's whole life. Ken was in a bad place mentally. A movement of breakdown in favorable circumstances enough to take one's own life. Ken's death was an unfortunate accident. I think it was Ramona. Don't think it was Ramona. She's originally a sleeve. She entered the clan, but would the clan change her enough that she would side? Like, do they think... Okay, here's the idea. Wait. Let's think. Why... A scenario in which why Ramona would kill Ken. So when we originally met Ramona, it was in the porn game. We convinced Peninator to log off and spend some time with his granddaughter instead of trolling people in the game. But we learned here that Ken, since he was hanging out with Peninator, however you say his name, that he was like, you should go find Ramona and see what she's getting up to because she's joining some weird clan. Some weird cultist clan that has some sort of, you know, new reality thing. So he goes in there to go find her and chase her down. But because he is in there, he's putting his health at risk just to find her. I don't remember what we said to Ramona in like the first episode of this game. But, I mean, now that I know the background, it does feel like it's kind of her fault that her grandfather was logging into games to chase her down because he wanted to protect her, and then maybe it's not her fault. Let's not say it's anyone's fault. He was worried about her and wanted to protect her. She's getting into a cult. It's a normal behavior when you try to join a cult, is that your family members are like, please don't join the cult. It's also very normal cult behavior to reinforce the idea that your new members don't need their family, they don't need their friends, they need the cult, right? So she's definitely dealing with cultist stuff. So she could have been pushed for the cult in order to get into the upper rings or learn more or whatever, to kill Ken in revenge for her grandfather for having a heart attack, right? That could have happened. They're also saying Herman, but I don't know who this Herman guy is. I don't know what he looks like. What was Ken up to? He was saying something about trying to get the troll that ruined his game. Why would any of these people, why would Ramona shoot me? I'm the one who convinced him to log off. Ramona should be on my side. I don't feel like I've made enemies with the Han clan, but maybe I've said no to them far too many times. Taking his trolls are regular guests of Yeti's coming. If he was the shooter, he could have used their support and his knowledge of the place to stay low. She was a bar regular. When she stormed in, she could easily blend into the crowd. The thing is, I don't want it to be Ramona. That's my problem. I'm biased. I'm biased about her not being the one. I don't have enough facts to make a decision there. I have almost enough facts to make a decision here, and almost enough facts to make a decision here. I don't think I can get any more facts, because I've kind of dead-ended what I can do here. I can't talk to anybody else. I can't learn Cracker. Oh, I thought the game was about to crash. This guy won't talk to me, really. And did he bounce back? You did better than I have. Truth be told, I've never done anything like this before. You never know who we might run into. Ask who ran into the bar. Can you tell me who ran into the bar back then? I don't know everyone here, sorry. Some big guy stormed here before he came in, but he just passed me on. That was it. I didn't really pay attention, but they were closed somewhere. But they closed the area, so no one left. He must be here somewhere. Ask him to give back the money. Since you were on the same side of all, could you give me the money back? Don't you know, the Moors, I scammed it out of you fair and square. Also, he didn't scam it out of me. I didn't get scammed. I literally didn't fall for the scam. Okay, so the guy at the door says it was a big guy. Ramona is a girl. We know what Ramona looks like. I don't know if that added any anything to us. Not distinctive hair color. I don't know what Tick looks like. Is he in my codex? This is Ramon. This is what Ramona looked like in the game. This is what she looks like in real life. I don't think Tick is on our... Oh, here. No, that's regular Joe. I don't have anybody named Tick on my codex. I can't make a decision if I don't even know what it looks like. Somebody just said it was Tick. The sleeve said it was Tick. And of course they would rat out somebody... Of course they would rat out a troll, right? That they're against the trolls. They want the trolls to fuck off. So it's kind of just like... And I want it to be not Ramona, too. I don't know how to destroy the brain fix, get info from regular Joe, get info from Fedra. I don't know how to drug Martin. I think I've lost my chance to drug him. I can't order drugs, and I can't get drugs from the drug dealer either. I think we have to make a decision. Yeah, we just have to make a decision. Who shot me? But what would I have done? I mean, sure, Ramona could have killed me. I think it might have been just somebody who was hired to kill me, like they don't know me personally. It's too hard, guys. The deduction is too hard. It wasn't an accident. It wasn't suicide. We already determined what he was killed by. I wonder if I can actually leave and go look at the psychoscan before we determine this bit. Before we make this thing. Do we have to continue this? Can we leave? No, we have to actually continue this. We can't go back to the apartment. Okay, let me save. I think we did all our saves, huh? Only 20. Only 20 saves. Interesting. Save. Not that it matters. I never go back to saves, except for like that yesterday's stream. I kept on going back. Alright, I need to make a decision. I'm gonna decide it was not Ramona, even though it probably was. Ken was killed in a game with a weapon. I think Tick had a motive. Somebody else could have shot me. It doesn't have to be Tick. Who is the killer? Tick had a reason to kill Ken. We'll say we're going up there to get Tick. Does that mean making a decision? Fuck. I still have to make a deduction. I was hoping not to have to make a deduction with so little data. Still haven't gotten enough data. I don't think we have enough data still. I can talk normally. Why do I stand up? I can't get back up. Why do I sit down automatically? Yeah, I think we've hit a dead end on data gathering. I feel like I'm being punished for like not deducing early enough. What would Tick have against? I don't see why Tick would have anything against me. I mean, we have to make a deduction, which means we lock in our decision. If we could just lie and say we're looking for blah blah blah, that would be enough. I don't like the game right now. I really don't like the game right now. Trolls would be in Virtualia. They would kill somebody, but I know I'm being biased. Ken was investigating the secrets of the Han Clan. He was taking revenge on trolls. He joined the Han Clan. He came back to Low City. He was talking a lot about how he wanted to get revenge on the trolls. What if Ramona shot me? Tick shot... Maybe it's two different people who shot me. Why would he return to the scene of the crime? Maybe Ramona shot me. No, that's not right, because they said a big person came in. Ramona's not big. Ken wanted revenge on the trolls. Looking intel on the Han Clan. When I was investigating Zeth, Ramona shot me and then hit the bar. I don't think so. I think we're honestly, I'm locking in. I'm just gonna lock in Tick. I'm probably gonna regret it. I'm gonna probably get betrayed by Ramona and die or something. The Han Clan doesn't seem like they're there to kill people. They're there to use people's brains as batteries, right? According to our conspiracy theorists. So why would they be killing people in Brillium? Unless they're worried that I'm going to find out the truth and reveal it. Oh, we already loaded the game. I don't know why I reloaded. Let's go with, we're locking in Tick. I can't make a decision without going back and forth. I know somebody killed Ken. From inside a game. He was taking revenge on the trolls by playing a game in Virtualia while flying. Look how much it doesn't want me to select this. It takes me forever to load it. Tick's shot us too. Because, at least from our other deductions, it doesn't match. Tick had a reason. Okay, this is probably a bad idea. This might be the end for us. This might be the end for us. Say Tick. I want to speak with Tick. Let's just say I have a couple things to settle with him. Herman, huh? Fine. People do various things up there. Not only play, they're often distracted. You know how gamers are. So I'll cut off his access to the bar systems one by one. He won't have a clue. They'll let you talk to him freely. She opened up an invisible window with her walk-tail and clicked. The gates will let you in now. Look. Why are you still here? Get the fuck out. Okay, sorry. Let's go up, I guess. Oh, fuck. That was Tick, wasn't it? Smoke and the stench of burned flesh lingered above the two couches. Bet they just killed my lead. Oh, there's Tick. He has bright hair. Well, we know what he looks like. Giggling, you watched with satisfaction as the shower of sparks faded. He moved his hands as if he were using a private window. The man I was dealing with was clearly unstable. It seemed wise to keep him from getting frustrated. I don't think it was him. He's way too crazy. I need to keep his attention until the Outranger's arrival. Bow before the King of Virtualia! Bow, and I'll grant you permission to witness my performances! Get the word king as a nickname. Hi, King. At least you know you're dunking in, Biscuit. I mean, with whom you're conversing. He moved his hands ready to issue another command in his malicious offer, but he focused on me instead. Congratulations, Maggot! You've got my attention. Not so important that you dare to ruin my royal magnum opus. First, I heard a commotion upstairs, then explosions. Did I do it? Come on! Does the sun shine? As he talked to me, he kept one hand raised, ready to issue a command in an invisible window. I'm always doing something cool. You're saying that Ken is losing interest in me? Oh well, that's his loss. The trolls don't want to play with me. They can see how couches burn then. You're killing people. It's not my fault they don't have any safeguards. These helmets constantly cause discharge. These suits get overheated and tear their muscles. It looks fucking awesome, doesn't it? You're right. It's all very spectacular. Everyone admires you now. You've got what you wanted. You don't need to kill anyone else. The man smiled proudly. I don't need to do anything, but I'm the king because I always go through with my ideas, even the most daring ones. I'm glad that you appreciate how epic this all is. He gestured intensified. At least he stopped paying attention to the invisible window. I don't think you understand me. I do. The real reason you're doing this is... Say Ken spoiled his fun. You're angry at Ken for spoiling your fun. You have a problem to feel that way, and you have a right to feel that way. This is not going to fix the problem. Ken used to be my biggest fan. He followed me everywhere, watched everything I did. I was really special to him. Say Ken spoke a lot about Tick. He thought you were extraordinary. He talked about you a lot. That's what I'm saying! He made a nervous gesture and tapped something in the visible window. Shut up and behold! Tick froze, waiting for something to happen, but nothing did. Somebody locked me out of the system, god damn it! Never mind, I'll reconnect in a second. Nobody can stop the king! I knew he'd come back. I fascinated him. He actually tried to troll the king of trolls. Can you believe that? He was copying me. I tried to sneak up on him yesterday, but he immediately saw me. That's how sensitive he was to my presence. And he still called me king. Though he wasn't really making any sense. You say that you knew him? Do you even know what he was doing? He says he's been spying on the Han clan. He was spying on the Han clan in Knight's Code. He didn't trust them, he said. They could be right. Unbelievable. He'd rather think about fucking reincarnation than play with me. Hicks nervously declined a call with a hand gesture. Never mind. None of the... It makes sense. Enough chit-chat. Pay attention. This is going to be epic. He quickly waved and tapped an invisible window. I could smell the stench, nauseating stench overhead bodies as the system started causing subsequent couches to overload. Hick was smiling triumphantly. I love the smell of burning flesh in the morning. Nobody can ignore the king or give him orders. Why did he have to die? I don't get it. It's so stupid. Accuse him of killing Ken. What do you mean you don't get it? You're the one who killed him. That's bullshit. He was already dead when I arrived. I shot a corpse. I knew he was okay. So it's a double. We caught the shooter, but we didn't catch the guy. I thought he was the one who hacked him, but now that we know him, right? Because this is the only guy we don't know this entire time. He's obviously loved the attention. That's what trolls love, by the way. Anybody who has to deal with trolls, ignore them, and then they will stop because they love the attention. So this guy was still paid to shoot him. He was paid by somebody to shoot him, but somebody else fucked him up in the game. Probably the Han clan. That's bullshit! He was already dead when I arrived. I shot a corpse. It made no difference. The little man said it had to be done. The little man? A funny little person in a red hat, dressed like a clown. The hacker? The jokester? I trusted him. I didn't know why. I don't know, really. Now everyone's gonna think hey, here you are too, even though I grazed your shoulder. It was supposed to scare you off like hell it did. He saw something displayed in his lenses and shuddered. He's sensing me again. I'll answer once I know how to troll him for that lie. Why am I even talking to? I'm the king! Common phone don't get a say in here. He issued a command in an invisible window. Two people started contorting and convulsing. Their helmets must have been hacked. The king does what he wants! Don't fucking forget that! Do you even know how Ken died? No, what is this? This is not my deduction. This is not the deduction I made. Do I have to I mean... Guess I don't get to use my crazy deduction? I'm re-rolling. Because this is not the deduction I made. Maybe I should have made I shouldn't have made the deduction first. Oh, no, not back. And maybe I should have not made the deduction first. Maybe I should have waited for the dialogue to let me choose a deduction. Because, this is not what I'm deducing now that I know all this information. I knew I should have waited to hold some of them off until I got upstairs. This is why you follow your guts, people. It's not the deduction I would have made, but it lets me deduce that he was killed in Virtualia, but it doesn't let me deduce that it was, on purpose. Let's make our deduction again. Gunshot hypothesis. We do know Tick definitely shot us. That was right, so I don't feel bad about that. What was Ken up to? Okay, let's talk. Say Tick. Okay, so I see. If we make the decision here. Okay, if we make the decision here. Okay. That's when we make the decision. Okay, right. I forgot about that. I think we're gonna go with... I don't know if we have to actually make that deduction. These are just deductions that lead into the other deduction. It was an accident. I guess that's where we have to make the deduction. Once we make that deduction, we've basically made a decision, I see. We can't gather enough intel to do this one. I don't think it was suicide. I don't think it was Ramona either. Well, we already know he didn't... The game is kind of not being very consistent because we've determined he wasn't killed by being shot. He was killed from falling out of the damn sky. But for some reason, the game isn't tying that line of thought into the rest of this decision making. I'm investigating the circumstances of Ken's accident. I want to find out how much is possible about Ken Zhao's accident. Right, Ken used to say use Yet's couches. If you open an invisible window, the gates will let you in now. Good luck. Let's try this again. Because it's like, I don't think Tick shot him, but he didn't shoot him to kill. We already made that determination ages ago, like last episode. So it's weird that it throws that out of the air. Okay, we're gonna call him King. Ask about the explosion. Say he's really impressive. He spoiled his fun. He spoke a lot about Tick. I don't care about people dying. It's whatever. He's been spying on the Han clan. Say that Ken's death was an accident. Ken was in a bad shape. He stopped talking to everyone. The guy was asking for an accident. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, right. Right, that's what I did a different option there. I'm trying to remember the dialogue choices I made. Probably should save after I make my decision. But it's fine. I'm trying to remember all the decisions I make. I got so immersed in the conversation that I don't even remember what I said. My one weakness with RPG games. And also, I don't know when the game's gonna lock me out of a decision like that. Which is the only reason we were reloading, is like, I don't believe that. That's not the deduction I made, but I guess technically it was a deduction I made. Okay, let's make a deduction. Game hypothesis. I believe in the hypothesis he was killing the game, but the game doesn't believe my hypothesis. Who shot me? Tick shot me. No, that's what happened. What was Ken up to? He was spying on the Han clan. He said he was doing that too. Why is it taking us so long to load that? I don't think it was suicide. I don't want to make that decision. Still. I still think it was an accident. It wasn't suicide. No. I think as soon as we go up there, we start the script, so we can't even find out information. We can't even find out any more information after we've done all those ends. Oh, sorry. You can actually just walk up the stairs. I really hope Ramona isn't up here, because we kind of need to talk to Ramona. Accuse him of killing Ken. The little man, the Joker? Yes. Oh. He's sensing me again. I'll answer it once I know how to troll him for the lie. Why am I even talking to you? I'm the king. Common folk don't get the say in here. Issued a command. Hands up and move a fucking finger your toast, bastard. He looked at me vacantly. Somebody played a trick on Tick. That put me in an impossible situation. The king never gives up. You'll be next, GameDEC. Bodies in the couches are convulsing and grunting. Okay, that's weird. I guess we were... That's weird. We didn't get the dialogue where we... Oh, they took him out. He's dead. One of the Outrangers fired and red splotch appeared on Tick's forehead. His eyes were still open, but their lips frozen. The man's body slumped in the floor in a hideous manner, as if they were a faulty machine. What a fucking mess. Now we have to secure everything. Why don't you head back home? Be in touch. Don't talk to the press. That's weird. We didn't get the same dialogue as last time. Didn't we get one more dialogue before that happened? I'm gonna save, but I feel like we got a different dialogue before, which is confusing me. Why did we get a different dialogue when we made the other choices, right? It gave us like a grayed out, we can't make that decision last time. But now it's not giving us that. Like, we actually lost an entire dialogue line from the previous choice. And I don't really understand why it does that. Unless it's a bug. Because the whole reason we're reloading is because it had 2 grayed out options, which I wanted to click. Am I crazy? I might be crazy and just misremembering now since I've reloaded so many times. The one negative part of save scumming. Who shot me? Tick shot me, which we were right about. Who's the killer? Tick's the killer. When we made that decision that Tick's the killer. Well, maybe it's because we did the dialogue saying Tick's killer. Maybe that's why. So if we do Tick's the killer, and then go up here for this part, maybe that's what's locking us out of the, or not only providing that secondary dialogue, but locking us out of the dialogue. Yeah, we said he was spying on the Han clan. He was him killing. Yeah, we did this. You're the one who killed him. He was already dead when I arrived. I shot a corpse. It made no difference. The little man. I trust him. I don't know why. I don't really. Now everyone's gonna think, hey, you were here too. Even though I grazed your shoulder, I was supposed to scare you off like hell it did. Saw something and played his lens shattered. Sensing me again. I'll answer once I know how to troll him for that lie. Why am I talking to you? I'm the king. Common folk don't get to say here. He's the command in this window. People started convulsing. Their heaven's being hacked. The king does what he wants. Don't fucking forget that. Oh yeah, see? If we specifically do Tick shot him down, only if we decide that Tick is the one who killed him. Shot him down. Wrong, moron. I fired at him, but I didn't shoot him down. But you can't die from getting shot in a game. All games have safeguards. How is it possible that he died there? I don't get it. Snot-nosed suckers like you can't comprehend my genius. But they can watch. He typed a command in an invisible window. Hands up. Move fucking finger in your toast, bastard. Somebody played a trick on Tick. He looked at me vacantly. They put me in a possible situation, but the king never gives up. You'll be next, GameDEC. Bodies on the couch were convulsing and grunting. Okay. So, I guess the decisions we made at the beginning were the right decisions because I shouldn't have save scummed. Because the decisions we made were actually right because he revealed even more information to us. Right? He actually almost proved, or at least gave us evidence of our hypothesis, which is that he died somehow, some way. Ken died in-game, fell out of the sky, freaking went into a coma probably, and then was shot in the head by Tick by the Joker, or paid by the Joker, to shoot Ken in the head. So, honestly, all of our deductions that we made yesterday are correct. Sorry about that, guys. I was just, like, so confused why I was being locked out of the accident option, but it wasn't an accident. I never even agreed with that. But it was weird that it didn't give us, like, I couldn't have said it's weird that I couldn't agree with Tick that he was killed in game, because I agree with that. So it's weird the game does not give me the option to say that. That's what bothered me. One of the outrageous fired. A red splotch appeared on Tick's forehead. His eyes were still wide open, but he looked frozen. The man's body slumped to the floor in a hideous manner, as if it were a faulty machine. What a fucking mess. Now we have to secure everything. Why don't you head back home? We'll be in touch, and don't talk to the press. I think we found a lot of information. Tick wasn't the killer, but he definitely was supposed to be the killer. Kind of idea there. Supervisor, the educator. Yeah, we'll keep this stuff for now because we might actually be able to unlock some of these. We could do re-educator, and I think not supervisor. Supervisor requires a lot of heart. Is Ramon here? I'll just put dead people for now. I hope Ramona was in here. Because, talk to them, but I guess they're not at all. I wonder if you choose that Ramona did it, if you actually talk to Ramona. Before I closed the bed, I could already smell its user. Must have been one of the guys that didn't use game pills before going online. Instead, he used a stopper that solved the problem of physiological needs. It became clear when they had installed ventilators in here. They weren't quite as effective as they should be. Check last logins. I checked the last user of the couch. User, Blackroot. Virtualium, harvest time. Time spent on the couch, 32. The man had only been playing for half an hour. He had picked the wrong time. Wow, we found Blackrook. Inspect the body. Middle-aged man wearing patched-up clothes typical for low city inhabitants. The animated tattoo on the inside of his wrist showed a black chest piece. The hair coming out of the helmet was charred. I didn't want to look underneath it. It had been fully devitalized, and he shouldn't have felt anything, I hoped. As I was walking away, I noticed something, myself automatically hold my breath. I hope it was a Ramon. Oh man, we killed Ramon. Now it looks like that person is definitely just another person. The body they provide is just a normal person. I guess we can't really do anything else here. I thought Ramona was in here somewhere. That's why I'm worried she's dead. But, you know... Oh, this might be her. Custom-built couch messages the player and keeps their body vitrified and warm. At least it should. Don't use it unless you have to. No, that's it, huh? I guess that's... It's weird that she's not up here. I would think that she was up here. Everyone was talking like she was up here. I wonder if you... Yeah, I guess I'm curious that if you choose to, say Ramona did it, that she's up here instead. But it feels like Tick is going to be up here either way. So if you choose wrong, it doesn't matter. You just have the wrong information. Return to the apartment. I decided I should do the same. What a cliffhanger to leave this on, because we probably... Who knows when we'll roll this again. Well, we won't play it for at least a month, because I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 and Guild Wars 2 this month. So, what a cliffhanger to leave on, huh? You think Ramona is the Joker? Because they said Joker hired Tick. Now, Joker was a guy at the, I think on the second episode of this playthrough. He was the one who took Fredo captive in order to blackmail BWI. And he seemed to be working with the Han Clan because the Han Clan knew he was in there and had the key to the building to get in there. But also from the conspiracy theorists we just talked to, we just learned that BWI is the one who's in charge of the Han Clan. Like they're using the Han Clan as a cover. But maybe it's the other way around. Maybe the Han Clan, because it gets rich members, like Scientology, right? They get rich members to join and then they control you from within inside of the cult. So maybe the conspiracy theorists got it wrong. It's actually the Han Clan that controls BWI. It does seem like they're trying to paint Han Clan as kind of an ominous villain in this. It's easy to want to blame the corporations, especially in a Cyberpunk game. I was at home, in my castle. A sudden feeling of relief took over me, only to give way to a feeling of deep, bitter loss. My relationship with Ken had been heating up. Our relationship was brief but intense. Everything happened so fast, I couldn't wrap my head around it. I still waited to sense him. I couldn't leave it that way. I had a psycho scan. I just needed to generate a V-ghost and question it. We just found out who killed our partner. And there's been a conspiracy in a Cyberpunk game.
In a Cyberpunk?
Yeah.
Cyberpsychosis?
Well, he died in the game, which is technically not possible.
When you died in the game, you died in
yeah,
life?
exactly. I couldn't leave it that way. I had a psycho scan. I just needed to generate a V-ghost and question it. I'm going to question Ken on what the hell he was doing. Find a program that can generate a V-ghost. Use Bliss to generate a V-ghost. I don't think we should use Bliss. I think Bliss is an inside man for BWI and the Han clan. You might want to try a third-party program instead. Get software that allow you to generate V-ghosts illegally. If we do it on the darknet, we might not be able to get followed. Oh, sorry, I think I'm getting hacked. My game is having a life of its own. Right. What was I saying? I can see that my mouse is clicking things without my permission. I was wondering if my camera turned off. I was saying, if we use the darknet to get an illegal program, it probably can't get traced from any corporations or the Han clan, and we might be safe from any future circumstances. Like, I feel if we use Bliss, they'll know what we're doing. I think we'll do it illegally. Get software that will allow you to generate a V-ghost illegally. Dark web was a dangerous maze, but I could make my way through it. I used Bliss to display the psychoscan's emanations. Okay, but Bliss is still doing it then. It's annoying. Then I guess we can't avoid that. Turn on the V-ghost. Bliss control panel. She was the apartment's AI and my non-corporeal companion. I had the program in the psychoscan. It was time to generate the V-ghost. I can't wait for Baldur's Gate 3, but if I win, I will select this game again. Yeah, I really want to see how this game ends, just like our Ghost Trick game, right? And that was a shocking end. The games can really catch you with, like, you think you know where it's going, and then, like, let's not talk about the dead dog thing. I'll start crying. The loyal dog, I should say, not really a dead dog. Well, technically he died. The loyal dog ghost. Can I go talk to him? Object Ken Zhao, V-Ghost Architecture Advertising Drone, Probability Algorithms Marketing. Move your hand to start the interaction. Take a closer look at Ken's image. Oh. I don't know why my mouse is making its own decisions. Why is my mouse doing that? No, I can't. I think I've opened two now. Oh my, now my computer's gonna explode. Why is it doing this? Go away. Oh no, stop. It opened 1,000,000 of them. Stop. Close. Close. I've opened up my monitor, which shows like all my different scenes, and it's exploding my computer. Oh my god, how many did it open? This is what happens when you have a key that opens all your monitors. Oh my god, I'm never gonna close them all. There's so many. It opened like 20 of them or something. I'm closing so many. I'm getting hacked by my own self. The AI is after me. Okay, I think we... How much did we lose? Not too much. Okay, we didn't completely explode. Okay, let's get back to the... Goodness, I'm just trying to finish this chapter. Oh, sounds like my audio is buzzy. Let me fix that. Restart. There we go. Object Ken Zhao. Oh, we did that. Okay, take a closer look at Ken's image. I looked at the translucent face hovering in the air. It was the face he himself remembered or imagined. Better looking than in reality. I don't know, it looks the same as the guy we were looking at before. The advertising drone added its own filters, so the face looked like the epitome of happiness and energy, but it was completely still. Make Bliss get information for you. Talk to the V-Ghost. Well, fine. Ken nodded slowly. Toxic Alley. Ken, good to see you again. God, you're so badly dressed. These clothes are from 3 years ago. Go shopping, buddy. Looked around. We returned to your place. Good, it's safe here. I can't remember how I got here. Was the night so exhilarating? He smiled. Never mind, I think the Han clan saw through me. If I'm here, they'll probably keep an eye on you, too. Ask what he did after recording the message. I didn't hear your sensing, so you left a message. Can you remember what you did after that? Of course, why wouldn't I remember? If you've got trouble remembering things, Chief, get yourself something to reinforce. I need something for reinforcement. Menmasal's good. Fuck, why did I say that? It was a bit sad. I was a bit sad you didn't answer. I guess it was a one-time thing for you. That's fine, but you could at least answer. What are you talking about, Ken? I think Blue Whale Interactive closed my my internet, right? Because they're talking about how the conspiracy theorists were saying that they're working together, right? So maybe that's what happened. They shut off my system so I couldn't get the message from Ken, who was probably messaging me about the stuff he's found out. But he never had a chance. I guess it was a one-time thing for you. That's fine, but I could at least answer. I didn't accept the call. I entered the Yeti's coming on my own, and from there I entered the game. Ask about Yeti's coming bar. Why did you go to that bar? That's where the trolls that raided my game go online, and it turns out a lot of Han clan members are there too. I thought couches might have session records, and they did. All clues led to Knight's Code. I lay on the couch in the bar, retrieved the location of the clan's recruiter, went straight into the stronghold. That's what you did in that game. You entered the game from the bar? What happened next? I chose the handle Arrow of Darkness. I searched the location, sniffed around, and found out they sometimes go inside that tree. The one that ruined my game. They go inside it. They say it's a sacred tree of knowing. I waited, left my stuff in a chest, and entered the tree of theirs. What happened in the tree of knowing? You entered the tree, and then what? I think I went with someone from the clan. They wouldn't let me in alone. Then. Ooh, what happened then? It was empty. I wanted to turn on some holovision. I listened to commercials. I think some sort of sedative. I think someone showed up next to me. I'm not sure. Say you've missed him. I've missed you. I was hoping we'd meet again. I miss you too. I'm embarrassed to say that because we met only recently, but I've had a really great time with you. Maybe we could do it again, you know? We'll finish the investigation. Together. We can do it quickly, and then a nice evening. My place this time, I won't let you fall asleep so quickly. Tell him he's dead. Was it too quick last time? I didn't complain. Quite the opposite as far as I remember. But sure, I can slow down. Last time you took me by surprise. This time I'm only planning the evening. Just come and bring your good mood with you, and maybe a few compliments, like that you're dazzled by me or something. Tell him he's dead. He's not real. I don't have to tell him he's dead. You have a date, Ken? Ask about the investigation. You sensed me yesterday. You wanted to meet me at Yeti's Coming? Why? Yesterday? Felt like it was a couple hours ago. Time flies when you're investigating. I wanted to examine the Han clan stronghold. I thought I might need some protection. I trust you, Chief. I was afraid they see through me, but apparently I'm smarter than them. Next time we'll get in there together and find out everything. Ask about the Han clan. Why the Han clan stronghold? What's so important in there? You know how my career was ruined by a tree and a glitch, right? So it usually pops up in the Han clan stronghold. Coincidence? It's a damn cryptic clan. Rumor has their leader can foresee the future. I'd say it's easy to foresee something you can cause yourself. That's how a gun changes the course of history. He ruins people's lives to get rich. They call him Lord Enlightened or the Prophet. That jerk ruined my career, so I'm going to find out how he did it. Get evidence and reveal everything. Ask if the clan ruined his career. Ask how the clan changed history. You said the clan leader changed the course of history. Can you tell me what you mean exactly? They made a fortune betting on my game. I've heard there were some unexplained things in Brilliant the clan leader could foresee. I guess they hack Obi coins and glasses to create illusions and earn money. They say something bad will happen and then make it happen. Like how I saw the insurance agent, but nobody else saw them. Maybe that's what it was. Ask why the clan is cryptic. You said the Han clan was cryptic. Why? Recently they've grown to hundreds of people. Just as people started seeing the tree in the unexpected places. Got a lot of cash. We hardly know anything about them. Just that it's a clan in the game. I haven't met any former members who would talk about them. They have former members? I thought they would kill all their former members. They won't reveal their membership. They only let their members inside the stronghold. There must be something strange going on. Ask if the clan ruined his career. So it was the clan that ruined your career. I think he ruined his own career, but the tree ruined my career. I expect someone in the clan controls it. Otherwise, how would they know where it would appear? On the other hand, members of the organization collect information about the tree and all its related phenomena. If they controlled it, they could know everything. I'm not sure if the clan's to blame, but they're up to something fishy. I can feel it. Back to previous subject. Really confused why my touchscreen is being controlled by an AI right now. Maybe it's the touchpad. Maybe it's Maybelline. Inquire about his investigation. Ask about the tree. You said the tree ruined your career? What do trolls have to do with that? Haven't I said it before? I saw them in the tree. I was paralyzed during the match. No one else was affected by the glitch, only me. Now I think the trolls showed up a fraction of a second later, like vultures at a crime scene. It's the one who controls the tree that matters. Probably not the trolls. Ask what he's afraid of. Called for help. Why did you think something could happen to you? I asked anonymous questions online about Han Clan and started getting invitations to the recruitment process. When I was at your place, someone reset Ralph, my major dormo. Probably to cover up the trace of a break-in. Ah, just like the conspiracy theorist said. It might have been a coincidence, but I think they noticed me. I didn't want to wait. It would give them more time to prepare. It's possible. Ken, you're a V-ghost. A psycho scan of the real Ken Zhao. Ken is dead. He was killed in Low City. That's impossible, but is that why I'm here as a hologram? V-ghost? Dear code, I'm not even a Zonet. Can I remember? I can't remember my childhood. My team. A pathetic excuse for a human being. Did you scan me with a kettle? I thought you want to avenge him. I would help if I could. I'm sorry, but it's too late. Calm down. Anger will do no good. Anger will make me feel better, you heartless gaming bloodsucker. You make money on people's misfortunes at games, so you don't care. But I'm dead, can't you see? Right now I can mostly hear. Asshole! I want you to avenge me, you hear me? I'll tell you all you need to know. I'll tell you all you need to know to get them. And then you'll delete me. Alright, Ken. Ask, then let's just get this over with. Oh, I already asked him everything. I got him angry for no reason. Sad. I did not delete Ken. I did not delete Ken. Anyways, now that I'm keeping a one-night stand ghost in my house, let's save the game. I would feel bad for him, but he's not real. So I don't feel bad at all about having... We can discuss the philosophy of that another time. There's people who keep, like, voicemails from their dead loved ones on their phone until, forever, It's a similar thing, really, that we're doing here, I would say. I don't know. Anyways, that is our cliffhanger. We're gonna go, I think it might even be close to the end of the game. We're going to one day play this game again and go into the Knight's, the Knight's Gambit or something? And discover what the Han clan is up to. I'm kind of disappointed the Han clan has become like some sort of secret society evil people. But, or it could be the corporations again, right? It could still be the corporations. It is a cyberpunk game after all. I hope you enjoyed, everyone. I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good rest of your Friday, if it's still Friday for you. Don't forget to drink water, wear sunscreen, and namaste, bitches. Let me look for somebody to raid into. Search. Warframe? Guild Wars 2? Yes, everyone have a great weekend. Wolf Dad playing some... I never get to raid with Dad, that is true. House Flipper? Final Fantasy? Abiotic Factor? Fortnite? Diablo 4? Project Zomboid? Let's raid Wolf Dad, because I feel like we never get to raid Wolf Dad. So, let's see if that will work. Open up my stream. Did it work? Did it work? Are we raiding? Oh good, we are. Okay. Then I will see you guys over in Wolf Dad's chat, playing some Silk Song. Game over, yeah! Have a good one, guys. Thanks for being here for this slightly longer stream. This very cliffhangery experience, and this is why I love RPGs, honestly. Just the total plot reveals that you can get that just blow you out of the water. I am very happy that I've guessed, at least I think I've guessed all this stuff correctly. Who knows? There might be 20 different endings to this game depending on what choices you make in every case, which it sounds like it. I was actually not expecting the cases to be linked like this, but they are, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that these cases are all suddenly linked through the clan on clan. Even if it's by design, it's still really cool. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.